Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're gonna fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win a championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round. And then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
All right, look. I want to win the NBA Cup.
So do all the top contenders.
Which is why we need to make it a priority. When we go into those playoffs, I want to have that psychological edge. And the NBA Cup gives us that.
Can't say I disagree. Solid choice, MP.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay, that makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, when elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
I'm telling you, Hunter, best movie I've seen in the past 20 years, for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, it follows you everywhere.
So bad, yeah.
Yeah, people, they still talking about looking for the next MJ, like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't, I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT?
Oh, no, man. I'm trying to learn from him. How he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. Do I think that I have greatness? Of course. But it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do here.
Nicely done. I can see that media training's paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But you're thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that. And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Donna.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? You know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And P, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good,
all right?
how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today?
All right. Stand
Yeah.
right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
Hold that. Right there. Perfect. Great. We got what we need.
All right, bet. Hey, do you know when this issue comes out, man?
Y'all don't know the exact day, but check us out on socials. It'll be there first.
All right, bet.
All right.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
The wait is finally over. Opening night is upon us. New faces in new places. And MP will be making his debut right here in front of a raucous home crowd. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off
in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
So we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Left side, George. And yes, it's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Something else they've done is really get after it defensively, specifically steals and how they've done a good job tonight forcing turnovers.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signed Paul George to create a star trio. Along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Here's Embiid. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Back to Maxey. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Middleton the pass to Myers. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. Takes the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. And they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
Here's George. The baseline jumper goes down.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Giannis' screen on Gordon. Myers passes to Antetokounmpo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Three-pointer, Martin. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Gordon. And George kicks to Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
The three from MP. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. Wright is out there with MP. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Prince in at the 3. Pass to Martin. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's McCain. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. McCain's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Myers, and here is Portis. Back to MP. MP finishes inside.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Oubre outside. Pass to Embiid. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. 13 points in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the 76ers making a change here. Council's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Trent's checked in for Taurean Prince.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Embiid. Again, Embiid missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Middleton inside the three-point line. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Lowry with the ball. Now Wright defending. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Right, the pass to Portis. From the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right against Lowry. Pass to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. Oubre outside. And there's the drive outside Lowry. Off target from 3-point range.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And here's Lowry. Still yet to score. Pass to Embiid. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for DeLon Wright. MP against Gordon. MP, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Stolen by Gordon. George against Trent. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And Lillard kicks to Middleton. MP deciding where to go with it from 11 feet away. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 13. Outside, Maxey knocks down the 3-ball. Maxey's got 10 points.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
Floats it up for Giannis. There's Giannis. Look out below.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Count it.
And Gordon's so efficient as a scorer, especially from the mid-range where he's almost automatic.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. And that sends MP to the free throw line. That one on Embiid. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big and strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls. Tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Myers passes to Portis, and it's sent back by Drummond.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside, Martin. Maxey finds Martin. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's Gordon missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. And that one drops.
Portis adding insult to injury.
So it's Philadelphia up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly. Check in for the 76ers. And Milwaukee also making a switch. MP's checked in for Trent. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Gordon. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Gordon is out there with Maxey, and it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play going to the line for 1. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got 3 assists tonight. Bucks trail by 13. Lillard outside. Gordon against Embiid. And it's blocked by Gordon. Another shot. Kicks it out to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Over Maxey. Lillard misses. The 76ers leading by 13. Pass to Maxey. Now Martin. There's a good screen. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Embiid with the screen on Middleton. The 76ers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for Caleb Martin. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Gordon. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Philadelphia. 17 points was their biggest margin. Maxey kicks to Lowry. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Myers. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. Got to avoid that at all costs.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Martin, the pass to Maxey. Here's the 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Philadelphia. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking.
The little mistakes are the only reason they got this lead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The 76ers leading by 15, setting the floor for the Bucks. MP out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Trent in at the 3 slot. Here's MP. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Now here's Lowry. Oubre with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's Embiid. Physical play by Embiid inside.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Lillard from outside. That one, no good. 76ers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Jackson misses. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Myers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Trent, a screen on Oubre. On the wing, MP. Portis, a screen on Jackson. Myers. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Oubre dishes to Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Intimidating move by Embiid.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Gordon's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Bucks trail by 14. Now, here's MP. Lillard outside. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Outside Portis, 6 on the shot clock. And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers leading by 14. Gordon kicks to Lowry. Outside Martin. Pass to Oubre. Throws it up high. Embiid inside, defended by Portis.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Embiid passes to Portis. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Lowry. Buries it from 3-point range. And the 76ers lead by 19.
A little role reversal here for Lowry. Typically, Kyle is the one setting others up.
Can they get it? MP kicks to Trent. Back to MP. And the rejection by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
Lillard misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Martin finds Lowry. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Trent against Gordon. It's hauled in by Trent. Bucks trail by 19. Here's MP. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Some changes for Philadelphia. Martin's checked in for Kenyon Martin. George comes in for Oubre. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Prince. And Middleton subbed in for Trent. Maxey kicks to George. Over Lillard. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Maxey. That's now 22 points for Paul George. Middleton the pass to Myers. Here's Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez a screen on George. Embiid with the steal. Gordon against MP. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Bucks trail by 19. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gordon. And the dunk by Giannis.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
George looking around. No good from outside. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. MP fights for it.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Now Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Lillard. Here's Maxey. And it's good off the back rim and in. Maxey's got 19 points.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Oh, MP makes it look easy.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Maxey passes to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:56 left in the game. Pass to Martin. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Gordon. Covered by MP. Bucks trail by 15. On the wing, MP. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the 76ers.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Philadelphia.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Taurean Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Wright in for Damian Lillard. Here's MP. Pass to Portis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Jackson setting the pick here for Lowry. Pass to Oubre. Jam by Oubre.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Martin. Drummond with a screen on MP. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
That time, Jackson slides to the corner and drills it.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
76ers foul. Reggie Jackson. That's his second personal foul.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for MP. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on the t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get work tomorrow.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception, okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. A teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.